It's now Tuesday, July the 25th. I'm in snowboard gear again. I'm at Mammoth. Let's go hit it. Done snowboarding. Let's cook some food. Put 10,000 feet in on a snowboard. Now it's time to mountain bike. Must inspect trail before using. Yeah, I'm not doing that. Okay, yeah, that was actually a jump. Okay, these are actually fucking doubles. When he said it's rollable. Oh shit. Oh god. Holy hell. So I've got a 4-mile pedal up this road. It's not that bad with an e-bike. Just enough to get the blood flowing. And then trails on the way down. It's Thursday, July the 27th. I took a break from snowboarding today because I want to go hike and explore in the woods. So we're gonna go take a look at, I think it's Inyo craters, I-N-Y-O, however you would pronounce that. So let's go look at it. So I was just gonna totally take today off, period. Wasn't gonna do anything. I was laying in bed scrolling, being lazy, because snowboarded pretty hard yesterday and just kind of was wanting to take a break. I'll be damned if David Goggins didn't pop up on the screen. Started talking about soft motherfuckers. And I was like, well, you know what? I'm not gonna lay here all day. It's a beautiful day outside. I'm gonna get out. I thought, let's go check out these craters. Well, took it a step further and I'm like, can't remember how far back it was that I passed it, but it wasn't too far down the road. I'm gonna hike to the hike. True Goggins style, right? So here we go. I've walked a pretty decent ways. It's been downhill the entire time, so this is gonna be fun going back. Not sure, when I say a decent ways, like I would say it's over a mile, but I'm not sure how far. And I'm now seeing the sign that says I'm a mile away from either the parking lot or from them, one of the two. It says you will find over 2,200 miles of designated OHV trails and roads with spectacular scenery and challenge for your enjoyment. Whoa, that's a lot. Fun fact about Aspens, all of these that you can see right here are connected with one root system. They grow like a moss. And we've learned on this channel that they are the oldest living organism on the planet and the largest living organism on the planet, because their root system interconnects. And we've got groves of these that are over 80,000 years old, that the roots have been alive for that long, not the individual tree stalks. So we also learned that these leaves are shaped this way so that in high winds they can flutter, and that's what makes it look like it's dancing. More traditional leaves in higher winds work more like a sail, and they cause the actual tree branches to get a lot of force on them and flex. If you watch aspen trees, look at how much this thing, well, look at how much this one right here is not moving compared to these pines right here. And a pine doesn't have a lot of resistance on the wind. But interesting. See what this sign has to say about it here. It's only formed between 550 and 650 years ago. That's very recent geological time. It says heat from rising magma flashed groundwater to steam in a violent explosion that blew through the surface. Could you imagine how big of a boom that would have been to blow a hole that size? My very first question was, where did all that dirt and rock go? I said it to a guy who walked up behind me, and he said that he read that it blew it over a mile away. Like chunks of this rock have been found a mile away from this location. Could you imagine that explosion? Boom! I'd love to witness it from somewhere where you're guaranteed to be safe. But, whew, had to be a scary event. I realized where I'm at. I finally looked up and noticed that's Mammoth over here. And I've seen this from that view over there. And just yesterday I was thinking, I want to go hike that. Had no clue that today I actually would be. And my hat just blew off and blew down in it. And I'm not losing that hat. It's only right here. Shit. And very slippery surface, and it is steep. But I gotta get my damn hat. Just found someone else's hat too, and it's been here for a minute. They didn't come back and get it. They said screw that, I'm getting mine. Ugh. That sucks. Now the scramble to get back up. That is a massive crater. Well, I'm back on the road. My feet are hurting. Oh well. Did it. I mean, it's not over yet, but I'm on the downhill slope. Well, technically I'm going uphill, but I'm almost finished with it. I'm on the tail end of the entire hike. That's what I meant to say. It's Sunday, July the 30th, a little later in the day. I've already snowboarded today. Looked kind of the same as yesterday. And now I am at Horseshoe Lake. Paddleboard just finished pumping up. Let's go get on the water and see what kind of views there are. I'm trying to wait on this wind to die down because I do have the drone with me, and it would be really cool to put it in the air and paddle through these trees over here. I think that if I can't get this shot today, I may hang out here and do it again tomorrow. There would also be less people too. I mean, there's not a ton, but like there's 3 people on paddleboards right there. And I think I saw another one coming through the trees right now. I just don't really like flying the drone whenever there's a lot of people around, because I know how much of a nuisance drones are, even though they get some really amazing shots. All right, I'm just going for it. Back on the paddleboard. Let's just try to paddle through as many trees as possible, but just try to get out. I'm obviously in a beanie, so it's not super hot out here. But I'm on a paddleboard, right? I'm on a paddleboard, and that is snow right there that guy is walking in. How freaking wild is that? July 30th, and there's snow on the bank right there still. Rounded the corner and found another waterfall with some large, what looks like granite face beside it. Check that out. How beautiful is that? Still packed in snow around it. That's the snow melt that we see running off there. That's freaking cool. I live one freaking awesome life. The views out here are spectacular everywhere. I can't stop giggling like a little kid that I'm just, you know, on a paddleboard out here cruising through the forest. It's so weird and so cool at the same time. It's Monday, July the 31st. It's 6:37 in the morning, and I've already done 4 miles jogging. 4 o'clock this morning, I rolled out of bed, got shoes on, and started jogging, put in 4 miles. Now I'm heading over to the ski resort, and they're still not going to be open for an hour, so I think I'm going to go ahead and pull the bike out, ride all the way back down into town again, so this will be my second trip into town, but on a bike, and then ride back up the hill, then snowboard. Then I think I'm even going to paddleboard today. I'm just going to be like freaking Iron Man today. Let's do it all. All right, let's get started. I've driven right by this, I don't know how many times now, and had no clue this was here. Check this out. It's an earthquake fault line where the ground just split in half right here. Woo, it's hard to see like that. I'm back at the van. Let's see what we got here. 9.13 miles. I'm gonna get something to drink, put the bike up, change clothes, go snowboard, come back, change clothes, go paddleboard. I'm kicking my own ass today, that's for sure. I'm in enough of a hurry today that I'm only doing 1 run, and I didn't even change out of my shorts. So let's go do 1 and done. Snow's getting thin, but let's try it. It went back in, my shoulder just dislocated. Oh, fuck. Well, I just wrecked myself. I dislocated this shoulder. It went back in, so I came down climax, and I don't know if the camera's caught it or not yet. I've been having a problem with the SD card cutting off too early, so if it missed it, I came down, I didn't have anywhere to speed check, and just went straight into rock on my belly. Dislocated the shoulder on the first hit, tumbled 2 more times, and the second tumble popped it back in. It's sore as fuck, but I grew up with a bunch of badasses as heroes, so we don't fucking quit. Like, this is what I aspire to be, is like them. So I'm gonna go paddle, even though this shoulder hurts like freaking hell.